Sarah, let's get into question and then.
Thank you. Yeah. Um, I'm an artist and I worked as a designer, website designer, logos and things like that, branding for a long time. I'm now an artist and I'm just going through basically a kind of new phase, a new project or a new business. And it's what I'd like to do. I'm just reading up your email where you've got three steps: find the market demand, see where people are already paying, and the $100 test. So great, I feel like I tick all of those. I want to offer a course on painting a goddess. So it starts with, who is your goddess? Are you the goddess? Who's going to be the goddess? Then how to do a painting of it and what you do, how you use the painting. So I feel confident about that. I see that other people are doing this, so I know there's a demand. But then, so the question is, why do I not do it? Like, basically, I'm getting a block when I get to the point of actually taking action, and I'm staying for too long thinking, well, maybe I should actually teach about feminist art and philosophy, or I kind of jump off topic, and I have 1,000 ideas.
Okay, so what's the question? How do you get unstuck?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna hate this answer.
Okay.
I- Move. Like the only way out is through. So you have to move. I mean, you don't have to, it's a choice, but the only way that we can get unstuck is by moving.
Mm,
So if you're feeling resistance, first and foremost, that is normal. You're likely sitting, what I'm hearing is like you're likely sitting in some analysis paralysis, right? Where there's this fear, even if it's subconscious, there's a fear of what if I do it wrong? What if it fails? What if people judge me? What if I look stupid? What if it's too saturated? What if it doesn't work? Whatever the definition of work is. What if I don't make money? What if I
yeah.
fall on my face publicly? So there's all of these kind of fears that a lot of them are subconscious, which are real and they happen to all of us. And so you're allowing the potential future that does not exist yet hold you back from taking action. It's like, well, this might happen. Here, I'll give you an example. This is a terrible example, but it's the first one that came to my mind. When we drive, we could get into a car accident. Like that is the reality. There is a statistic that says when you drive a car, you might get into a car accident. So, do you just not drive ever?
Mm,
Right? Like and I'm saying this with love, but that's what you're doing right now with this. You're saying, I might get into an accident, so I'm just not going to drive the car.
yeah.
It's a
Okay.
future that hasn't happened, right? So I hear you, and it's totally real and valid. But again, like I had said earlier, too, there's clarity and contrast. So you're never going to know if something is the right direction or wrong direction if you don't just start doing it. Where you were saying, well, should it be feminine goddess or should it be feminine embodiment? Should I be teaching the thing or should it actually be painting? You have to just do it. You have to just put one foot in front of the other and start to craft it and do it and create it and get feedback and get clients and or don't get clients and start creating the content to start to understand of like, well, this actually is the way, or this isn't the way, or I'm going to slightly evolve the way that I'm going. But there's an element of doing that needs to happen. And again, I say all of this with love. One of my beliefs in business is a huge motto for our team. We give everything away for free. We give everything away for free. Content, emails, podcasts, free coaching calls, our big event that we host every year, Digital Business Evolution Live Experience, which actually is coming up in a couple of weeks. We give everything away for free. And we do that for two reasons. Number one, I believe that if you have a solution to a problem, it's your responsibility to share it. And if you don't share it, you're robbing people of the opportunity for transformation. So I share everything. It's actually three reasons. Number two, nothing that any of us is teaching, that any of us are teaching is proprietary. Nothing that any of us are teaching is proprietary. How we teach it, who we are, how we show up, how we say it, all of that is proprietary, but the information has been passed down for centuries through books and through caveman drawings and podcasts and events you go to. And we're learning it from each other, from other places. And so everything is Googleable, nothing is proprietary. So number one, if we have a solution, it's our responsibility to share it. Number two, nothing is proprietary. I don't own this information. It's Googleable. And then number three, here's the kicker. Everybody lean in for a second. I can give it all away for free because 99.9% of you are not going to do jack shit with the information. 99.9% of the population is not going to do a damn thing with the information. We're going to read it, we're going to consume it, we're going to put it rainbow on our shelf so it looks really cute, and it's going to continue to sit there as shelf help. This is shelf help. Okay, now I do stuff with it because I'm the 1%. 99% of the population is not going to do anything with what they learn. They're going to download all your freebies. They're going to come to all your master classes. They're going to pay $10,000 to be in a mastermind, and they're still not going to do anything with it. So I give everything away for free. Everything. You know who else does? Gary Vee, Alex Hormozy. It's the same methodology. It's the same theory. I'm going to give you everything because most of you, and I don't mean you because you're on this call right now, most of you collective, you're not going to do anything. Because the missing piece that we don't do is action. That's the piece we don't do. So y'all know this. This is my favorite formula. Y'all know this. Information plus implementation, which is just a really fancy word for action, equals what? Who says it? What does information plus implementation equal? Transformation or results. Information plus implementation equals transformation. All right. So information, the freebie, the masterclass, the post you read, the podcast, the book on the shelf help, plus taking action equals the result. Most of us don't take action. And so again, I'm saying all of this with love, but you're asking me a question where the answer is simply go do it. I listened to a podcast the other day and I don't remember who it was with. She was talking about Nike. We all know Nike, right? Nike's famous slogan is what?
Just do it.
Just do it. It's one of the most famous slogans out of any brand. What's the most important word in just do it?
Do.
Do. I thought do as well. It's not do. Hear me out. She explained this. It's just. If the slogan was do it, it loses all of its power. Do it loses its like approachability. Do it would not be such a famous slogan. Just do it is the invitation to just start. Just start. Just do it. Get out of your own way and just do it. Doesn't matter if it's big or small, just do it. So the most important word there is just. I got chills when she was saying this on the podcast. I'm like, oh my God, here I am. I'm thinking I'm right. I'm like, do. I like said it out loud in my car. What's the most important word? And just do it. I'm like, do, obviously. Action takers are money makers. And she was like, no, you idiot. It's just. And I was like, just do it. Okay. So what should you do? I don't know. Go throw spaghetti at a wall and see what sticks. Go try it. Go put out a piece of content. Go put out a course.
Yeah.
And by the way, don't build the course first. Sell it first.
That's part of it. It's like, whoa, that's a lot. And then who knows? But you've just said
it's not a lot.
Building a course is
no. A lot. I didn't say build it. I said sell it. That's why it's not a lot.
Okay.
Sell it. You don't build it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Because if you build it and nobody buys it, now you've lost a lot of time, energy, potentially money, and a shitload of confidence.
Yes.
But if you sell it first, nothing exists. You haven't built it. You just sell the idea of it. You sell the transformation. You sell who it's for and what the result is. You sell the container that you think you're going to be creating.
Yes.
And somebody gives you money.
And then
then you build it.
Yes.
And you build it with them.
That's actually helpful because it was partly like, where do I start out of all the possible tasks? So selling first is good. Maybe a bit of market research as the first phase. And then you were talking about hype and promotion. So I'm also using that as a way of like breaking it down. I think that's part of it too. So good.
Yeah,
sell
I love it.
And build.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lovely.
Market research, get the language down. What do the people want? See if you can package it up, how you can package it up into an offer.
Yes.
Sell the offer. And then when the first person pays you, you go and start building it.
Okay.
Cool.
Really exciting.
I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you loved this episode, I invite you to be a part of our ripple effect and share it with a friend. And please, if you feel called, take 30 seconds to leave a 5-star review, and I'll be forever grateful. Until next time, cheers to your evolution.